And if we don't make the tough choices now, we're heading in the wrong direction. Ronald Reagan talked in 1964 about a time for choosing. And this is our time for choosing right now. Because right now in Washington, in Senator Amy Klobuchar, we have someone who believes that government is the answer to those problems. Believes that she voted for Obamacare, the government takeover of healthcare. The $1 trillion stimulus. Corporate bailouts. Cap and trade. Debt and deficits. All the things we understand in government that are creating a lot of the burdens that we have and infringing on our personal liberties. People don't know that. They kind of like her. But they're not quite sure how she votes. And our job is to remind people how she has voted. And in doing that, we know we can't just run another rank-and-file campaign. Can't just be another politician up here reading you talking points that you've heard over and over and over again. We're going to run straightforward, telling you the truth about what matters. And I think in ways that resonate, because this is not about me. We're giving voice to our shared values, our common values. Because we understand it's not politicians that create jobs. Small business owners create jobs. When someone steps out with their own money, takes a risk, got an idea, they open it up and they start employing people in their community or in their state. And it's a legislator's job to make sure that they've got the space and the environment to do that. That the regulation isn't too burdensome, that the tax code is simple enough that they can navigate. That all the things that we understand, that there's some predictability in what's coming down the line. That's what Obamacare devastatingly has done to businesses. They don't know what's coming. Nancy Pelosi famously said, we need to pass this bill so we can find out what's in it. I don't understand how we can understand that kind of representation. We understand also the proper role of government. That the things the federal government is supposed to be doing are enumerated in the Constitution and limited. And that we shouldn't... and that we got to quit going to Washington and trying to legislate every small piece of everyone's lives. Understanding what the proper role is. We also understand debt, this looming debt and deficit problem we have is not going away unless we make tough choices. And we've heard politicians, Democrats and Republicans, year after year saying, we got to cut that pork barrel spending. Well, we do have to cut pork barrel spending, but that's 1% of the federal budget. If we don't talk truthfully about the massive drivers of our deficit and entitlement programs and things that are ballooning out of control, we're going to have a problem. Now, I'm not talking about getting rid of entitlement programs. It's about reforming them to restore them, to making them solvent, so that they're there, not just for your generation, but for my 20-month-old son, Gunnar, who's at home today, and who knows what it's going to look like for him. So if we don't make those tough choices, we're in trouble. And the fourth thing that's personally powerful to me is national security and our veterans. Knowing that when we send our troops to war, we need to make sure they've got everything they can to succeed, and that we will never cede our sovereignty to international bodies like the UN. America is a safer and a freer place because of America and our strength. So these are the types of things we're going to be talking about in the weeks and months to come. And we hope you'll join us in this effort. Our website is peteforsenate.com. It's peteforsenate.com. We've got some brochures out. Hope some of you have gotten it. And I look forward to meeting a lot of you. Oh, good, you got it. Meeting a lot of you, earning your trust, and ultimately earning your support and your vote. We're going to be out and around the state, and I appreciate what you're doing here in coming out and taking time on a Saturday to do your part. We all have to do our part for this great country. Thank you very much.